Hey guys, welcome. This is OG Peps from the FragM3 Gaming crew, and I just want to make a real quick video regarding the videos that were put out yesterday, day before, regarding Rank 2.0 with the not development team, but the actual guy who's over top of how all this works. And he did a little video with a live stream, with Titanium Rolo, as you see him on the screen now. And that whole video lasts about an hour. You're more than welcome to go and watch that video for yourself. But I'm going to just go through the clips that they specifically put together on Twitter and give you my take and kind of uncover what they said and what they didn't say in a roundabout way. So we'll just start with this first video, let you kind of listen along and see what you think from here.
Hi, I'm Christopher, Rainbow Six Siege Live Content Director, and I'm here to answer your feedback on the Ranked playlist. Why did you change Ranked 1.0? So Siege is a team-based game, and we really wanted to focus on that DNA and bring team at the heart of how you play Ranked. And what was really important for us was to keep friends together. By having friends together, they can cooperate, they can play, they can feel natural together, and we felt that that was the most important part of the Ranked playlist. Whatever your rank, with Rank 2.0, you can play with your friends, and that's something that was not possible in the previous version of the playlist.
So this video starts off pretty good. He introduces himself, says he's in charge here, and he kind of neglected a couple facts for those of us that have been around for a long time, which is when Ranked first started, when it was in its beta stage, you could play with any of your friends at any time without any issues. They later changed to you having to be within 1,000 MMR and later to be within 700 MMR. Now we're back to the point where we can do anything, we can play with anybody, and we just kind of see who wins these games. So, not entirely true, but what I really like from this, and the big takeaway this is this guy, as the head of Siege from Ubisoft, says that team dynamics are the most important thing. They value us being in teams. We're going to come back to that because you're going to see how this changes in these later videos. But let's go ahead and jump into the second one.
Why is my skill, my MMR, hidden? First and foremost, even if that skill value is hidden, every match matters. Every match changes your skill value. If you win, it goes up. If you lose, it goes down. Every match is important.
Now, it's very important to understand that he is very specific in how he talks. What he's talking about right now is your skill rank, not your visual rank. Those are two different things. So what he's saying right here, and he'll continue to explain, is that every time you win, it's changing your skill rank.
So there's never a case to throw away a match because every match is taken into consideration within your skill value. Within a ranked match, every player's situation is not the same. Some players are playing solo, some are playing in a full stack, or any variation in between. For a solo queue player, they may actually win more points on a victory.
Now that right there completely contradicts what they just said in his initial video, which was teamwork is key and valuing teamwork. Ubisoft has just admitted that they will give you more ranked if you go win doing solo queue. You will rank up faster by solo queuing than being with your homeboys or being on a squad or being with the team that you practice with regularly.
It's hard when you're playing solo queue to make call-outs, to be able to play off other teammates. Sometimes they're using different voice channels. So when you're able to pull off that victory, we're actually able to reward more skill points for those players. As the skill value.
Now that's the very important thing to understand, is by solo queuing and winning, it's not just increasing your visual rank, it's increasing your skill rank. Now, what's funny about that is your MMR, as I'll continue to explain, is capped by the ceiling of your skill rank. What you'll soon hear is that your visual rank will never be allowed to exceed more than one division above your skill rank. I'm going to say that again because it's very important. Your visual rank will never be allowed to exceed more than one division above your skill rank. So, in order to maximize your skill rank, Siege has decided to encourage you to solo queue to drive your skill rank higher, because it'll go faster. It'll grow faster if you solo queue than if you were in a squad.
He was hidden. Players are no longer playing their just 10 placement matches to say that they belong in Emerald. In fact, they're playing many more matches to prove that they belong in Emerald, and they're doing that each season. What that means is that if you're actually an Emerald within a rank 2.0 season, you've worked your way up into that rank and not just playing 10 placement matches and saying that that's what you achieved. What we're working on is to add more information within the game so that you can see why we believe you're at that rank, what you've done, who you've defeated, and how you got to that outcome.
So that part sounds pretty cool. At some point, they say they're going to come up with a method which allows us to see what really has given us a skill rank without telling us what our skill rank is. So maybe we'll find out that we beat a much better squad, and that's why we got more RP. Or maybe we lost to a trash-ass squad, and that's why we lost a ton of RP. Those types of things would be really great to know, to kind of better understand as to how things work in this game. But it is really interesting to go back to the fact that they are valuing solo queue more than team dynamics. So if I solo queue with another 4-stack and we win as a team, I will get more RP than all of them. Conversely, and equally is true, if I lose with that stack, I will lose less RP than they will. I play with squads all the time. We 3-man, 4-man, 5-man. But if we have a rando that's on our squad, and he is dog shit like most randos are, that means if we carry this clown, like we've done 3-4 times yesterday alone, him being carried by us, his skill rank will go up faster than ours, and his RP will go up faster than ours, despite the fact that we carried him the entire time. That part is fucking bananas to me. Especially for in Video 1 for Ubisoft, or rather this guy who's the head of Siege's Ubisoft, that they value teamwork. Because apparently they really just don't give a fuck. But on to the next video.
Does the amount of time I spend in the ranked playlist matter more than my skill? At the beginning of the season, when you're Copper 5, and you're potentially far away from your skill, it might feel like I'm getting the same amount of points again and again. But that's not the experience that every player faces. In fact, we have a lot of players that are on the below gold ranks that know that as they start to reach their silver or bronze, the amount of rank points they will get will start to even out. And clearly, they won't be able to keep playing to push past that rank. We know that the maximum that a player can push past their actual skill is 1 ranked division 1.
And that's what we just talked about. Siege has decided that your skill rank is your ceiling. Your skill rank is your ceiling to your visual rank. So, if your hidden skill rank that you can never see, Siege has taken a variety of factors that they won't tell us about and has said that you are at best gold 1. That means Siege will never allow you to go above plat 5. It's very interesting that they would do that. Now, according to other videos, they may allow your skill rank to grow in the next season, but for now, they're not trying to let you go above 1 division. And it wasn't until I watched this series of videos, and we'll watch a couple more so you can see how this develops, but what's really coming into view is not how we are as players and how much we want to achieve and how great we're striving to become. It has to do with what Siege wants. And what Siege wants is for us to be on the game longer. In Ranked 1.0, we played our 10 games, and some people said they were plat, or you pushed all the way to Diamond, and then it was a much better chance that you were going to go down in Ranked than continue to go up. So most people at that time, when they realized they could no longer go further, they would go and switch games. They jump on their Fortnite, they jump on a fucking Rocket League, or they jump on Apex Legends or whatever. Siege has a vested interest. They literally, need you to play this game for longer. That's why you can't get to your rank in 10 games. It may take 50 games for you to get there. That's to their benefit. They want you to be on here longer. That way they can sell you more skins and get you to do more stuff, and they have ways of monetizing your time being on the game. But if you're only there for 10, 15, 20 games, then they can't make the extra dollars that they want off you. So, that's why they have us working so hard to get up here. But then the trick is, you can't go beyond where they want you to go until they're ready for you to get there. So maybe this season, as your skill progresses, you'll be allowed to be Plat 5. Maybe next season, they'll allow you to get to Plat 3. Maybe the season after that, they'll let you get to Plat 1 or maybe go into Emerald. But they will never allow your visual rank to go above your hidden skill rank. Let's keep it moving.
Was matchmaking more fair in Ranked 1.0? First of all, that's a myth. We have less matches ending in 4 rounds, and we have more matches making it to overtime. In fact, the overall balancing of matches is better than it was in Ranked 1.0.
Now this is very cool. He uses the word balancing. The overall balancing of matches is better than it was in Ranked 1.0. He didn't say the overall matchmaking is better. That means Ubisoft, under his direction, the Siege team is finding a way to actively make a team who's shittier better and a team who's shittier worse. In my experience, in the years I've been playing Siege, in the last couple years, there's been this really weird phenomenon, and we call it the rebalance. So it's hilarious that they chose the word rebalance instead of focusing on matchmaking. See, what happens to us is we will go in and we will absolutely obliterate a squad for the first 3 rounds. And just when we think we're about to 4-0 them, in the 4th round, hit reg will go to absolute shit. You can shoot the same guy in the face 5 times, and then your teammate can do the same thing, and then your next teammate will do the same thing, and then the 4th one will finally kill him. Now, they've been shot up the whole fucking time, but somewhere, somehow, Siege is balancing, and we never knew why. But going back just a few frames in his video, this is why. Seasons ago, the majority of matches, the vast majority of matches, according to this graph, ended in 4 rounds. They've purposely, since year 7, have discovered a way to make all of your matches last longer. Maybe it's not that hit reg is shit. Maybe it's that Siege is literally balancing our matches so that we play longer. They've already got us playing more games. Now they want us to play each game that much longer. So imagine you were Ubisoft and you were out there looking for investors and you want to prove how many people are playing your game at the same time and how long they're playing and how often they're playing. This now makes sense because Siege's goals are different than our player goals. We want to rank up. We want to see how good we are. We want to get the champ. But Ubisoft, according to this graph and their usage of words in here, their verbiage to not lie to us, to tell us the truth in their own way, their goal is to make us play each game longer and to play each season longer. So maybe back in the day, you know, we go pub stomp, we get our first 10 wins, we win all 10 of them, everybody lost 4.0, and now we got plat, and then we left. That's not to their benefit, so now they've taken strides to go ahead and do their own thing, which is make us play longer every single game. And it's apparent that that's what's happening on. Maybe you guys have experienced something different where, like, you know, hit reg always works, and the team who got shit on and moved the fuck on, where you end up playing better people. In my experience, unfortunately, we play people who are a whole lot worse, who have zero skill, people that can't corner peek, people that are literally sitting in the middle of a door frame, eating shots, and then still living, and then we lose to them. Maybe that's part of the balancing. But I'm not going to harp on that anymore. Let's get to this last video. And this is just right here on Twitter. You can go see the whole VOD for yourself. It's a video on demand. It's a whole 60 minutes where Titanium Rolo, who's somebody they're, coddling right now, allows him to speak through all this BS. But it's very entertaining just to see the amount of work that Siege is doing, not to help us progress or show ourselves how good we are, but to keep us in the game for longer. So hats off to them, because they've definitely been doing that, but they've also been pissing off people to the point where it doesn't matter how long they stay on the game, they're not coming back to Siege at all. So if they don't fix basic shit like hit reg, if they don't fix basic shit like matchmaking, if they don't fix basic shit like, balancing individual matches, then everybody's going to be on to the next game. Luckily for them, they kind of have a stronghold because there's no other good competitive shooter that compares directly to Siege. But as soon as there is a competitor, man, everybody's out this bitch. It will be fucking over for them. Their dreams of becoming a Counter-Strike will be dead. Anyways, that's all for my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry I got a little rough in there. And hopefully I saved you some time. I know this is still a 17-minute video, but compared to the 60 minutes you would have sat here listening to this rambling bullshit is unreal. Anyways, peace out. Hope to see you guys in lobby.